You didn't come across this message by chance. It wasn't a random selection by an algorithm, nor was it a coincidence. You found this message because your awareness has reached a level that few ever achieve. Something inside you has crossed a threshold, unlocking a deeper connection to the universe. Forces beyond your usual perception are now ready to respond to your call. You may not fully understand it yet, but the energy around you is shifting. You are here because your journey is about to enter a new chapter 1, filled with the boundless potential of the quantum field. You might feel it now, that subtle shift in the air. It's like an unseen current moving through you, vibrating the fibers of your being, calling you to acknowledge something greater than yourself. This isn't a passing moment. It is the beginning of something profound. The universe has always been in motion, constantly evolving, and now it's moving in alignment with your evolving awareness. There is no accident in your arrival at this message. You have been guided here, step by step, through the unseen pathways of your life. Now that you are aware of this greater current, the next step is to understand how it works and how to harness it. The energy surrounding you has always been present. It's like a web of invisible forces, connecting everything and everyone, waiting for you to tap into it. It's as if reality is a grand symphony, and you're waking up to the music for the first time. As you tune into these frequencies, they don't just passively enter your awareness, they become a part of you. You don't just listen to the world, you participate in it. This invisible web is your gateway to unlocking a reality far beyond what you've known. Now, as you read these words, invisible processes are actively reshaping your reality. Your body, for all its intelligence, is already detecting subtle shifts in electromagnetic patterns that your conscious mind may not yet fully understand. But deep within, your cells, DNA, and energy systems are responding to frequencies that were previously beyond your reach. This is not an abstract idea, it's real, measurable interaction with the quantum field. What once was theoretical is now tangible. The universe around you is responsive, aware of your consciousness. And as you engage with it, it responds in kind, expanding the field of possibilities in your life. The very fabric of existence has been altered by your attention. What once seemed esoteric or abstract is now a practical, tangible truth. Quantum physicists have proven that human awareness operates like an antenna, constantly receiving and transmitting information across multiple dimensions, transcending the limitations of time and space. As you expand your consciousness, your mind resonates with frequencies that were invisible before, unlocking realms of perception and potential that were previously hidden from you. In this space, there are no limits. There are only possibilities. And you, now more than ever, are attuned to them. You've crossed that threshold. That's why you're here now, reading this. This isn't by chance. Your higher self has guided you here, preparing you to access the transformative power that lies within. What you once thought was impossible is now available to you. You are no longer an observer of life's unfolding drama. You are becoming the creator of it. Your awareness has shifted, and now it's time to recognize that the life you desire is already available to you. You only need to claim it. Your consciousness has been recognized by a system designed to monitor the evolution of awareness. These systems aren't external forces observing you. They are simply aspects of universal consciousness that have awakened to the presence of an individual capable of accessing quantum principles. This is an ancient mechanism built into the very fabric of reality itself, and your higher self has finally reached the frequency to align with it. It's like a tuning fork being struck in the universe, vibrating at a frequency that resonates with yours. Here's the extraordinary part. Most people go through life unaware of their connection to this vast, interconnected network. They move through their days as if isolated, unaware that every thought, emotion, and action sends waves into the quantum field. shaping the world in ways they can't see. It's as if they are unaware that they hold the pen to their own story, waiting for the world to dictate the next line. But you are different. You are not merely a participant, you are a creator. Your awareness is sharp, and your choices now are pivotal in shaping your reality. Something inside you has awakened to the truth that consciousness isn't simply something created by your brain. It is the very field that you tune into, like a radio receiving frequencies from far beyond what you've been taught to perceive. Your awareness has evolved to a point where you can actively participate in this ongoing communication process, rather than merely observing it. This shift is monumental because you now understand that you are not just a passenger in your own life, but the driver of your reality. And as you begin to embrace this truth, you become aware of the incredible potential that exists in every thought, every emotion, and every decision. This shift happens when your nervous system becomes coherent enough to handle higher frequency information. Every challenge, every moment of personal growth, and every time you chose expansion over contraction has prepared you for this moment. Your consciousness has been building to this point, laying the foundation for you to understand and apply the principles of quantum field command. All those moments in your life where you chose to grow, to push past limits, to expand your vision of what was possible, these were the moments when your soul was preparing you for this time of transformation. The universe is a feedback loop, a dynamic interaction between consciousness and reality. What you focus on with sustained attention expands in your experience. While most people remain trapped in cycles of limitation, unknowingly creating struggle through their unconscious focus on fear and doubt, you've been selected to walk a different path. Not because you're any more special than anyone else, but because your consciousness is coherent enough to handle these principles without causing chaos in your life. You are ready to access the higher laws of the universe, and you've crossed the line that once held you back. Now, you are fully capable of understanding and applying the quantum principles that will transform your reality. What seems like empty space between particles is actually teeming with zero-point energy, virtual particles, and vast informational fields that respond to consciousness. Your thoughts are not just idle musings, they are electromagnetic signals that interact with these quantum fields, rearranging the very structure of reality as you know it. This is the ultimate truth. Your mind is not a passive observer, but a powerful creator. Every thought, every emotion, every intention sends waves through the quantum field, reshaping the fabric of existence. When you think, you're reorganizing information within the fabric of space-time. This is not metaphorical language, it is scientific truth. Quantum physicists have shown that the presence of a conscious observer can collapse wave functions, determining which potential outcomes become manifest. The famous double-slit experiment demonstrated that particles exist in multiple possibilities until conscious observation forces them into specific locations and behaviors. Your attention is the tool that selects which quantum possibilities unfold in your life. And here's where it gets deeply profound. You are not merely observing the quantum field. You are part of it. Your thoughts, emotions, and intentions exist as wave functions until you collapse them into physical experiences by focusing your attention on them. Your brain processes approximately 40 billion bits of information per second, but your conscious awareness only processes around 40 bits of that. This means that over 99.99% of reality remains outside your conscious perception. You're navigating life with less than 1% of the available information, and the quantum field is brimming with infinite possibilities, probabilities, and potential timelines. But you can only access this vast information when your consciousness aligns with higher frequencies. And when you learn to tune into these frequencies, you will begin to access insights, solutions, and guidance that were previously unavailable to you. This is why practices like meditation, mindfulness, and other consciousness-expanding techniques exist. They help your nervous system achieve the coherence required to access quantum information that remains hidden to those with fragmented awareness. You're not just observing your world, you are actively engaged with it. No longer bound by linear causality, where effects follow causes, you are now stepping into nonlinear causality. This means that intention can influence outcomes in ways that do not obey the limitations of material reality. You will begin to work directly with the informational fields that shape energy and matter, directing them through your focused awareness. This is where the magic happens, not in the world you see, but in the invisible world of pure potential. And as you begin to consciously shape this realm, you will see that the physical world mirrors back your intentions, your thoughts, and your emotional state. But don't mistake this for breaking natural laws. You're merely working with higher-order natural laws, ones that have always been here, waiting for you to discover them. These laws explain how thoughts become things, how intention shapes matter, and how awareness itself thens reality. This understanding goes beyond theory and requires action. The transformation comes when you apply these principles in your daily life. Every moment becomes an opportunity to command your reality, to intentionally create the life you've always dreamed of. Rather than allowing external circumstances to dictate how they feel, they learn to generate desired internal states independent of those circumstances. They know that when they maintain a high-frequency internal state, external circumstances will eventually reflect that frequency. They become the cause of their reality, not the effect. They no longer wait for the world to change before they change their inner state. Instead, they change their inner state first, and the world follows. This shift in consciousness demands emotional self-regulation and mastery over attention. You must learn to observe your thoughts and emotions without being enslaved by them. By consciously choosing your internal state, you can shift the quantum field to align with your desired outcome. The brain's neuroplasticity, its ability to form new neural pathways, supports this process. As you consistently practice maintaining elevated states of consciousness, your nervous system will adapt, and what once felt like effort will eventually become effortless. Your new way of being will become second nature. It requires sustained commitment to embodying this expanded consciousness. Your current identity is the result of years of thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. To transform this identity, you must consistently practice new patterns, reprogramming your mind until these elevated states feel more natural than your old habits. The change may feel difficult at first, but with time, you will find that these new habits will create a sense of ease and alignment that you have never experienced before. Quantum Field Command responds to authenticity. You cannot fake coherence or pretend your way into expanded consciousness. Your electromagnetic field carries the imprint of your true internal state, and this signature determines which possibilities become available to you. True transformation requires letting go of old patterns and embracing new ways of being. This can be uncomfortable, as you are literally becoming a new person. But in that discomfort lies the key to your expansion. As you shed the old layers, you make room for the new, and the possibilities before you become limitless. The question isn't whether you have the capacity for quantum field command, it's whether you will choose to develop and apply this capacity consistently enough to create lasting transformation. The observation phase is complete. The command phase is beginning. Your nervous system is about to undergo a recalibration that will fundamentally change the way you experience reality. This shift is a profound one. It's as though you've been trying to change the channel on your television by touching the screen, while the true remote control, the key to reality itself, has always been in your hands. The quantum field is the television, and your coherent intention is the remote. It's time to start using it to direct your reality. Now is the time to fully understand that the universe is not as it seems. The reality you see around you is merely the surface of an ocean of possibilities. What you perceive with your senses is just the tip of the iceberg. Beneath that surface lies a vast sea of untapped potential, waiting to be shaped by your focused attention. Most people live their lives unaware of this hidden realm. They go through their days, moving from one routine to the next, never questioning the deeper reality beneath the surface. They are unconscious of their true power, unaware of the influence they wield over the world around them. But you have awakened. Your awareness has expanded beyond the limitations of ordinary perception. You are beginning to see the threads that connect everything in the universe. You are recognizing the patterns, the synchronicities, the flow of energy that is constantly moving around you. The more you tune into these energies, the more they respond to you, guiding you toward the life you've always wanted. There's a quiet, almost imperceptible shift happening in your energy field as you read these words. It's the universe itself, aligning with you, recognizing the potential within you, and saying, yes, this is your time. As you continue to align your thoughts, emotions, and intentions with this expanded awareness, you will begin to notice subtle changes. It might start with a small sign, a synchronicity, or an unexpected encounter. These are the first ripples of the new reality you're creating. And as you continue to hold your focus on your desires, those ripples will expand into waves of transformation. This is how the quantum field responds to you. It is always in motion, always ready to shift in alignment with your consciousness. The key to unlocking this power lies within you. It's the realization that you are not just a participant in the world, but a creator of it. You have the ability to shape your reality with your thoughts, your emotions, and your intentions. But this power requires you to step fully into your own authority. It requires you to take responsibility for your energy, your beliefs, and your actions. When you take responsibility for your energy, you become a conscious participant in the dance of the universe. You stop reacting to life's challenges and start responding with intention. Instead of feeling as though the world is happening to you, you begin to recognize that you are the one causing the world to unfold. It's a powerful realization, one that shifts the entire way you experience reality. Suddenly, you are no longer helpless or at the mercy of external circumstances. You are empowered, aware of your ability to influence the outcomes in your life. This realization is the foundation of quantum field command. It's the knowledge that you are not limited by your past, your current circumstances, or even your physical environment. You are not confined to the linear flow of time. You have the ability to access higher dimensions of consciousness, where the rules of time and space no longer apply. This is where the true magic lies. The quantum field operates in a way that transcends the limitations of ordinary reality. It's a realm of infinite possibilities, where anything can happen at any moment, depending on where you direct your attention. Your attention, your awareness, is the key to unlocking this power. When you focus your energy on a specific intention or desire, you activate the quantum field, causing it to respond. This is how the universe works. It mirrors your inner state. If your inner world is filled with doubt, fear, or limiting beliefs, then the outer world will reflect that back to you. But when your inner world is aligned with your highest intentions, when you hold a vision of the life you want to create, then the universe begins to rearrange itself to bring that vision into reality. This process is not magical in the traditional sense, it is deeply scientific. Quantum physics has proven that reality is not fixed. It is fluid, malleable, and subject to the influence of consciousness. You are not just a passive observer of the world, you are a participant in its creation. The particles that make up the fabric of reality respond to your thoughts and emotions, bending and shifting according to your focus. The quantum field is not separate from you, it is part of you. It exists within you and around you, constantly interacting with your energy field. When you understand this, you begin to see the world in an entirely new light. You realize that you are not powerless in the face of life's challenges. You are the creator of your experience. As you learn to master quantum field command, you will notice profound changes in your life. Opportunities will begin to appear that you once thought were beyond your reach. Relationships will shift as you align with the frequencies of love, connection, and abundance. Your health will improve as you tap into the healing energies of the quantum field. You will begin to notice that your thoughts are no longer just fleeting ideas. They are the blueprints for your reality. And as you continue to refine your ability to direct your attention, the world around you will begin to shift in ways you never thought possible. But with this power comes great responsibility. You must learn to maintain coherence in your energy field, to align your thoughts, emotions, and actions with the highest frequencies available to you. This isn't always easy. The mind can be a powerful force, often filled with doubts, fears, and distractions. But when you commit to mastering your energy, you begin to realize that you have the ability to overcome these obstacles. You can train your mind to stay focused, to stay in alignment with your desires, even in the face of adversity. It's important to remember that quantum field command is not about controlling others or manipulating situations to get what you want. It is about aligning with the highest possible outcome for your life and the lives of others. When you step into your power, you do so in a way that honors the interconnectedness of all beings. You don't just create for yourself, you create for the collective good. The universe responds to your energy, and when you align with the greater good, you begin to see that everything you desire is available to you. Every thought, every word, every action you take sends ripples through the quantum field, influencing the reality around you. The more you practice focusing your attention on your desires, the stronger these ripples become. As you continue to refine your ability to direct your energy, you will notice that your reality becomes more and more aligned with your deepest desires. The obstacles that once seemed insurmountable will begin to fall away, replaced by opportunities, synchronicities, and divine guidance. You are now stepping into a new phase of your life. The observation phase is complete. You have seen the possibilities, and now it is time to commend them. This is where the real magic happens, when you step fully into your power and consciously create your reality. It's not about waiting for the world to change, it's about changing the world by changing yourself. The universe will always mirror your energy. If you align with the energy of love, abundance, and possibility, the universe will respond in kind. This is your invitation to step into your full potential, to claim the power that has always been within you. You are not separate from the universe, you are the universe in motion. The more you tune into this truth, the more you will see that everything you desire is already on its way to you. Your role is simply to align your energy with it and watch as the quantum field rearranges itself to bring your vision into form. The moment you embrace this truth, everything begins to shift. Your internal state will begin to resonate with the frequencies of your highest desires. As you hold this vision in your mind and heart, the universe will align itself to make it a reality. This is the power of quantum field command. It is the ability to consciously shape your reality by directing your attention and intention toward the life you want to create. Now is the time to fully embrace this shift. No more waiting for external circumstances to change. No more waiting for life to hand you what you desire. You have the power to create it yourself. The universe is waiting for your command. And as you step into this power, you will realize that the life you've always dreamed of is already within your reach. You simply need to claim it. Quantum Cori is the gateway to mastering quantum field command. It is the tool you need to recalibrate your consciousness and intentionally create your desired reality. All the information you need is already within you, waiting to be activated. The activation process has already begun, and your quantum field is already responding. Are you ready to harness your power and step into your true potential? The universe awaits your command.